All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Chakrasamvara, page 2. Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Vashuddha Phan Tong Beng Ang Le Se No Yere Kong Me Me Jo Wo Tu Je Chen Bu Ko Kun De Da Ga Xiao Jie Sa Ye Ba Sa Sa
From within a state of emptiness, the entire universe arises as the form of the great compassionate Lord, free of any reference point, white like a kunda flower, with one face and 4 arms. The 2 main hands are joined at the heart, and the 2 older lotus and a mala. He is adorned with precious ornaments and sits in Vajra posture. At his heart, which is my dwelling place, is the wrathful king, the protector Achala, blue like a flax flower, holding a sword in his right hand and a lasso in his left, held in the threatening mudra at his heart. Standing on his right foot and placing his left knee on a sun disk seat, his splendorous form outshines the 4 Maras.
Om Beda Dindra Maharogan Om Bete Ye Toga Chim Yo Beni Te Ralu Pamo Sharje Gumdo Hadram Zen Ye Kum Yon Jarur Beda Se Yo Om.
At Achala's heart, upon a tetrahedron, lotus and sun, I appear as Vajravarahi, red with 2 faces and 2 arms, holding a crooked knife, a skull cup, and a katvanga. With the right leg bent and the left one outstretched, I abide in the posture of royal enjoyment.
Om 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 Sarva Bedandra Gane Yaya Bezarvana Bezambero Hong 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 Be 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 Sova Om 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 Sarva Bedandra Gane Yaya Bezambero Nyambero Sana Ye Hong 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 Be Sova Om 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 Sarva Bedandra Gane Bezarvana Bezambero Sana Ye Hong 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 Be So Be Om 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 Sarva Bedandra Gane Bezarvana Bezambero Sana Ye Hong 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 Be 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 So Om 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 Sarvabhutanda Gnaya Bezarvanana Bezam Hong 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 Be 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 Sova Om 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 Sarvabhutanda Gnaya Bezarvanana Bezam Berosanaya Hong 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 Be 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 Sova Om 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 Sarvabhutanda Gnaya Bezarvanana Berosanaya Om Om Be 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 So Om 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 Sarvabhutanda Gnaya Bezarvanana Bezam Berosanaya Om 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 Be 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 So Om Om Sarvabhutanda Gnaya Bezarvanana Bezam Berosanaya Om 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 Be So Majunam Garnyam Besem Jin Nindong Atashin Sanje Je Gompan Tose Nam Jurgung.
I will practice the yoga of the four empowerments so that all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, may have happiness, be freed from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood.
Dorjee Tenzen Pamoyam Dangje Navyan Rubadang Rinchen Jan Jin Jin Jan Gong Yi Tum Sen Jeze Den La Kar Gunden Wodan Wze Ye Den Bar Yo Sam Sarvadang Chu Jin Shabadang Shi Se Ye Rang Gu Shin Sorva Ye Ge Wa Chong Ze Da Ge Jil Saba Tam Je Zo Be San Jo Se Ngo.
I appear as the Yidam deity. Before me, at brow level, on a seat of lotus, sun, moon, and brocade silk, is my root guru, Vajradhara, in the form of Bhagavan Sri Heruka. Holding Vajra and bell, he is with his consort, Varahi, holding a curved knife and a skull. The father and consort are adorned with bone ornaments, ribbons, and jewels. With one leg outstretched and the other one bent, they stand on a seat of Kalaratri and Bhairava, moving in the 9 modes of dance. They abide in a brilliance of rays and lights. Whatever slight virtue I have gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate it all for great, complete enlightenment.
Lama Dorjee Chang Chen Buddha La Wanga Varze Du Su Lama Dorjee Chang Chen Buddha Wanga Varze Du Su.
Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me.
Lama Yavya Men San Zubane Ze Garbo Tru Te Men Sam Ten Lu Je Drab Jan Ben Be Wan Jo To Nye San Je Tam Chen Du Be Ko Nan Dong La Ye Chen Kur Ni Du Se Lama Ya Yan Yon Jo Jo yan sam ne ze ka man dan cha den ba den nga be de yan san we wang jo to ni san je dam qian de be song zha dong na ye ran yin ni de se la ma ya yan to je ba we le wo ze ngon bo zhe de nian ga den ni jie zhe zang san we wang qiu to da nie san jie gun jie to ran yin jian ga ne ben qian wa gun zhe do na ma ya yo wo dang wo ze xie we ne den go sam zen ba ta ye be wang do san jie tam xie die gu song to dang niang ni ye xie su mo wo niang yang lu zhe jiu jiu de jiu zhe ye xie sa jia jian bo ne.
Page 10. White light radiates from the coil of hair between the brows of the Guru Father with consort, dissolving between my brows and cleansing the obscurations of my body. I receive the supreme vase empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's form. The deity mandala, appearing yet empty. White light with a red glow radiates from the Guru Father and Consort's point of union, dissolving into my throat and cleansing the obscurations of my speech. I receive the supreme speech empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's speech, the nature of mantra, heard yet empty. Blue light radiates from the endless knot at the heart of the Guru Father and Consort, dissolving into my heart and cleansing the obscurations of my mind. I receive the supreme third empowerment, and I realize the nature of all the Buddha's minds, free from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru Father and Consort melt into light, dissolving into my crown and purifying the grasping of my three doors. I receive the fourth empowerment and realize the vast and equal essence spontaneously as every Buddha's body, speech, mind, and sameness wisdom. Thus I abide in Mahamudra, unfabricated primordial awareness.
Ai ge wan de ye da yin do wa na nyo du ba den la ma du ju ne lo wa sen jin chi ja ma le ba tam je de ye sa mu ju chu.
By this virtue, may I and all other beings swiftly accomplish the glorious Guru, establishing all sentient beings without exception in that state.
Dorjee man de le na ro da ma me da bo pa zhen ye den gong ga den song me sa ve lo me sha ma ju la ma ne dang chi song la wan de so da ju sen ye lo.
I supplicate to the Lord Vajradhara, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Bhagmadrupa, Jikten Sungun, at the feet of the root Guru who is kind in the three ways, and to all the root and lineage Gurus, the Yidams and Dharma protectors, please grant blessings upon my mind.
Dorjee hong le dorjee san ba xiu wa song we tab de wa chen Ranchen Dorjee Treva Ale Dorjee Nyama Shava Song Chera Domba Nej Ranchen Treva Thamo Andeka Yong Sa Jurba Le La Yesu Nyama Yong Da Sawa
A Hung trans into Vajrasattva, who melts and arises as the Vajra, whose nature is the method of great bliss. An Ah transforms into Vajratropa, who dissolves and arises as the bell, whose nature is the wisdom of emptiness. The Sanskrit vowels on my right palm transform into a sun, and the consonants on my left palm into a moon.
Om Sarva Da Ganga Da Siddhi Bed Sama Myam He 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 Hong 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 Be So Va Om Ben Zang Ben De Ho Om Be Zar Dharma Rane Da Dharvane Da Samdharane Da Sarva Buddha Chatra Trasalana Tranja Paramet Vendaya Subhava Beda Sat Sendaya Sindokane Hong 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 Ho 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 Om Beda Dharma Rane Rane Da Samja Rane Da Sarva Buddha Chatra Trasalena Tranja Parame Chendaya Beda Sato Soba Yasato Sendaya Sindoka Hong 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 Ho 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 Om Beda Dharma Rane Da Dharane Da Samdha Rane Da Sarva Buddha Chatra Trasalena Tranja Parame Tanada Subhava Beda Sato Senda Sindokane Hong 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 Ho 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 Rani Geje Mandanda Linjeje Avaju Om Kenda Roge Hong Hong Be Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadar Soba Vashuddha Dombe Ngale Lung Thuji Je Tengda Ale Kabala Nyang Shen Ja Cheve Nanda Memra Mame Shu Durze Nga Dan Ta Ho Ta Ha Kul Nam Hong Dren Am Zang Kam Jen Burve Ye Shi Je Durze Jam So Chen Bo Jo Om Aho Om Aho Om Aho.
In an instant, I appear in the form of the co-emergent chakra transcendent conqueror. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises the vast and wide Kapala. Inside it, from V, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars, and from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahum.
Om Kindaro He Hom Hom Pe.
Still on page 20.
Sarvada Sobhava Shuddha Hwan Dong Bang Ale Lom Me Thu Je Je Teng Ale Ka Ba La Yang Shen Ja Che Ve Nan Mera Ma Me Shu Le Du Se Nga Naga Ta Ku Le Sha Nga Nang Hong Zhe Am Zhen Kam Jian Sen Yang Do Ba Ve Ye Shi Je Du Yang So Chen Bo Ju.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises the vast and wide Kapala. Inside it, from V, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the 5 meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahum.
Om Ka 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 Ye Sa Va Yak Cha Rak Cha Sa Buddha Trita Pisha Sa Umanda Abba Mara Draga Neda Inman Balendra Haninda Samaya Rakchen Sarva Siddhe Medra Yatseda Yateb Yatedra Denza Da Parvata Zendrada Madhedra Mada Mama Sarva Kardaya Sesagam Vaishyadaya Sa Yabamindo Hong Hong Ba Sova Om Kakaye Sarva Yakcha Raksha Sabda Treda Pesha Bimadanda Abba Mara Drakandra Nedaya Imam Balendra Hanin Vase Nakchinda Medra Yate Yate Bam Yate Dam Zenzata Bevata Zendrata Matita Sarva Kardaya Sesugam Vaishyadaya Savaya Chabhavin Hung Hung Sova Om Kaka Kaye Kaye Sarva Yaksha Raksha Sabda Treda Peshat Umanda Abba Mara Drakandrak Nedaya Imam Balend Nyananda Samaya Rakchen Sarva Siddhe Medra Yatsin Yate Bam Yate Dra Benzadha Parva Radam Namade Dharmada Mama Sarva Kardaya Sisuga Vaishyadaya Savaya Chabhavin Hung Hung Sova Om Sojo Shenjong Ladan Le Nujin Jinbo Jungbo Tang Chaza Yeda Nyuzidan Jizin Khandro Mamitso Jizin Tumbe Tormande Yine Namjur Darjala Sancho Rube Roze Jin Garchen Yin Se Shewat Nam Yen Drupon.
Guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods, hosts, and nagas, harm bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this torma offering. Help us yogins to attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm, and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Om Kindaro He Hong Hong Be Om Soba Vashudasa Meme Soba Vashudava Dom Benga Ale Tube Nu Nam Je Nanda Hong Ye Shova Le Song Chube Jen Sam Je Me Chaba Ngo Saba Me Be Du Zela Namba Ran Ran Ge Se Le Che Ba Jin Du Ju.
From the state of emptiness arises Ah, from which arise skull cups, each containing a home. The syllables melt and turn into inconceivable offering clouds, undefiled nectar in essence, and a variety of distinct features in appearance.
Om Benda Ganga Om Benda Indra Mana Om Benda Chuchana Om Benda Badenga Om Benda Bube Om Benda Dube Om Benda Aloge Om Benda Gende Om Benda Nevede Om Benda Shabda. Sanje Chudang Gendun La Da Du Da Ne Jasam Che Namjur Sangang Khandu Mang Kulo Sumje Da Ni Che Pavo Da Ne Pa Me So Kun La Da Du Jasam Sim Che Kun Je Tun Je Se Da Ne He Ru Ka Jur Je Sim Che Tham Je He Ru Gompan Cholang Guba Je Wo San Je Chudang Gendun La Tapa Da Ne Jasam Che Namje Sangang Khandu Ma Kolo Sumje Da Ni Che Pavo Tang Ne Pa Me So Kun La Da Du Jasam Sim Che Kun Je Tun Je Se Da Ne He Ru Ka Ju Che Tham Je He Ru Ka Gom Pan Go Lang Gu Ba Je Wo.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiments of the 3 wheels, and in the male and female spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all beings, I will become Heruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Heruka. Shri is non-dual primordial wisdom. He is emptiness of causes and so forth. Ru is without assemblage, and Ka is nowhere abiding.
Simjian Tamje La Pimba Dan Deve Japa Heru Ganga Hu Shire Goham.
I am glorious Heruka, the cause of benefit and happiness for all sentient beings. Shri Heruka Ham.
Danye Barchen Domba Sarva Punga Jarva Rengata Kanga Yunga Jinche Sona Sancho Samba Sarva Ye Toso Hong Le Hong Ye Ngana Neja Masa Ye Jurba Soje Juve Yongju Nule Meshe Dorjee Ravata Sajya Java Kurda Larve Yeshi Me Kurkamji Sanso Geje Yunur Yatayan Jimba Jimbo.
I appear as great glorious Chakrasamvara. My 5 aggregates are the 5 Buddha families. My 5 elements are the 5 mothers. And my sense sources are the bodhisattvas. From the life force syllable Hong at my heart emerge the 4 Sambani mantras, black, green, red, and yellow. They emanate into the 4 directions and transform into an indestructible Vajra fence, ground, web, tent, canopy, and a dome of wisdom flames, becoming a brass protection sphere. Solid, secure, and utterly terrifying. It is impregnable to obstructors, even to Brahma.
Om Medana Benza Bava Benza Bendahu Om Benza Drakara Hong Bang Om Benza Benza Hong Bang Om Benza Bedana Hong Kang Om Benza Shora Zola Dram Sand Om Benza Zola Anna Langa Hong 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 Ram Heraga Sarve Duga Hong Yozen Tribe Lama Dan Kolo Dom Nazo Denje Nangan Jinja Beda Samandra.
The light radiating from the Hung at the heart of myself, appearing as Heruka, invites the Guru and the gathering of Chakrasamvara deities into the space before me. Vajra Samaja.
Namo Guru Be Nama Shire Zadra Sam Namendra La Be Om Shire Heruka Sabha Agamba Deza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabha Reva Vadem Badeza Sova Sabare Ubambate Sova No Shere Heruka Sabare Debe Bade Sova No Shere Heruka Sabare Aloke Bade Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabare Gende Bade Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabare Gende Bade Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabare Shabda Bade Sova
I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dear to my heart. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the supreme mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva's conduct of acting with conducts. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. The field of accumulation dissolves into me.
Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarvadharma Sobhava Shuddha Jnana Zoran Rebbe Hongja Nade Namban Karneshin Chuka Vasa Doni Nganle Dorjee Sajye Ravag Travala Re Mere Sangha Jimba Guse Namkata No me chasara tenda naso bema jadran Drumle Rinchen naso ledra yame kanche obaru Sinye gunzo sara bema doyaje mere kuruksan Devi naso chuji deva nyeme jida denden Tadun sese jinkar vusa zum sark sosu gamar Rane nada kije shubhe dorje hongje menu Jancho robe tumse landu sao la temje Danye sao sanchen danje yonsu jule sezom Rani Chumden Deben Choja Namka Dangben Dan Choj Rani Jesam Chewa Zishin Transam Dorjen Tender Tukan Rinchen Zinten Jijen Rabbe Tutso Jijen Kimo Nurva Dunda Naso Dorje Yunda Dapse Chani Dorje Yabla Chuje Yabjung Kumben Jiti Govo Tadze Yeba Jangbe Tunsin Me Panen Takshan Droshen Tolu Ngabja Tosha Doshe Sajad Kunjan Karve Bea Bando Dorje Nyamja Serundo Sharje Jinsan Radar Samso Tuba Gambo Ngedeche Sayong Tuba Durze Gangwa Yarjen Gongnan Chujen Yeba Dengze Sonam Gongla Dekbetso Yunjab Janshen Yeba Yamche Denyam Chudro Lanso Ramze Chimo Chala Jishen Tukang Abcho Toshar Sajang Ade Yabyam Nikan Simbe Teshin Tangjang Karpe Medan Zije Dande Tashi Nyungjo Deram Nunda Yunja Yeba Namsung Kandro Lama Tumjim Zukji Manang Hojar Jinsun Tubes Cheze Jadru Tukan Wujin Kambo Ngabsho Toshan Saye Trego Namkar Sashin Yunbe Tudra Tokan Lumong Tangrang Tantan Dinshen Denyam Drijin Jimus Saja Ngadin Vudra Dina Yejang Garje Rabdun Sanje Datin Durse Bumden Shanga Garve Turban Lanan Dreva Datin Omgan Rinpa Pema Amar Nyenkar Nazo Dorjee Hongo Yabje Nyenka Hongwak Govo Nama Heser Dane Jezo Sowa Homarbo Chaba Niso Boka Hena Menye Hong Homar Kunla Peham Jango Yumje Deva Hombama Nyenga Hono Kado Ngoshen Kara Rinma Karbota Govo Shimshen Rabda Sejen Jezo Hong Janko Yena Kunla Pebe Duga Rabdan
Page 36. My body gradually dissolves into the awareness home, which then remains in space in the form of the nada string. From the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena arises an instantly blazing protection sphere of Vajra ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which arise a variegated lotus and a crossed Vajra. At the center of that arises a broom, from which arises a great and immeasurable palace, made of various precious substances, brilliant and complete in its characteristics. Outside are spheres of lotuses and vajras, masses of fire, and the charnel grounds. Inside the palace, in the center of a multicolored lotus, is a sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of sun and moon, and the white vowels and red consonants. In an instant, my nada of my awareness enters it and transforms into a Vajra with a brilliant hung at its center. The light emanating from it makes offerings to the Buddhas and benefits beings. The light gathers back and dissolves into the seed syllable. The moon, sun, seed syllable, and implement transform, and I arise as the transcendent conqueror, Chakrasamvara, outshining the radiance of a clear sky. I have one face, 3 eyes, and bared fangs. My hair knot is adorned with the jeweled dried skulls, bound by a garland of vajras along my hairline. And the top of my hair knot is adorned with a jewel, the front with a crossed vajra, and the left with a crescent moon. Holding a vajra and bell in my hands, I am embracing the consort. With my left leg bent, I stand on Bhairava's head, and my outstretched right leg presses down between Kalaratri's breasts. I bear the 6 charnel ground adornments, a loose tiger skin skirt, and a garland of 50 freshly severed heads around my neck. And I display the 9 moods of dance. On my lap is coral-colored Vajrayogini, with 1 face and 3 eyes. Half her hair flows down loosely, the other half is bound up with 5 dried skulls. Embracing the neck of the father, her left hand serves a skull cup with nectar to his mouth. The right hand, in threatening mudra, fiercely brandishes a curved knife with a vajra handle. Her left leg is outstretched, and her right leg is wrapped around the father. Blissful and endowed with the youth of a 16-year-old, her beauty is extraordinary. She is naked and fond of blood, wears a garland of 50 dried skulls, and is endowed with the 5 mudras. The father and mother are adorned with the major and minor marks and silken scarves. Like the fire at the end of time, their blissful union of method and wisdom is magnificent. In front is blue Dakini, to the left is green Lama, behind is red Kandaroha, and to the right is yellow Rupini. Each has 1 face, 3 eyes, menacing laughter, bared fangs, hair flying loose, a crown ornament of dried skulls, and a garland of 50 dried skulls around the neck. In their right hands they each brandish aloft in space a curved knife, and in their left they hold to their hearts skulls filled with blood. A khatvanga is tucked into the crook of the left arm. Their bodies are naked and sensuous, and they are endowed with the 5 symbols. With right legs outstretched and left bent, they dance majestically upon corpses. Upon moon discs in the 4 intermediate directions are vases filled with the 5 nectars and topped by skulls filled with the 5 meats. At the forehead, each deity is the white Om on a moon disc. At the throat on a lotus is a red Ah. And at the heart center of a crossed Vajra is a blue Hung. In the heart of the Father are white Om Ha, at the forehead yellow Namahi, and on the crown red Svaha Hu, on both shoulders black Vau Sat He, at both eyes crimson Hum Hum Ho, and at all limbs green Pe Hum. At the navel of the mother is red Om Bam. At the heart is blue Ham Yom. At the mouth white Hrim Mom. At the head yellow Hrim Prim. At the crown green Hum Hum. And at all limbs gray Pe Pe. The light radiating from the Hung at my heart invites the Viras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me.
Om Benjam Raje Hom Om Benjam Hase Hom Om Benjam Lase Hom Om Benjam Nede Hom Om Benjam Nede Hom Om Benjam Bube Hom Om Benjam Duban Hom Hom Om Benjam Deban Hom Hom Om Benjam Gende Hom Hom Om Benjam Ramsum Hom Om Sabba Benjam Hom Hom Om Sabba Shem Benjam Hom Hom Om Dharma Dardam Hom
Ja Hom Bam Ho. The wisdom and commitment beings become indivisible.
Om Yoga Shuddha Sarvada Yoga Shuddha Om Sarvada Danga Abe Kenza Dhamma Shib Sorda Wanga Durzaye Kave Bamba Sadhu Thonene Chedar Damba Samjene Devyen Shekha Trusarda Laye Chune Tabaye Devyen Daga Trujevo.
Having been supplicated, the empowerment deities hold aloft a vase filled with nectar and proclaim, just as the Buddhas were bathed upon birth, we will bathe you with the pure water of the gods.
Om Sarva Dadangada Abbe Kengade Sama Chire Ho Yeso Gogam Gurgan Dramada Deva Chimbo Ranjin Chojane Wala Randan Chola Jinjeve Zola Mejo Yam Nam Nam Dam
Saying this, they bestow the empowerment with the nectar, which fills my body and purifies all defilements, transforming me into the supreme nature of great bliss. The empowerment deities then dissolve into me. From the overflowing nectar arises the crown ornament of Akshobhya on the principal Lord, Varachana on the mother, and Ratnasambhava on the 4 Dakinis.
Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Agambade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Indabreva Enzamanam Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Tochana Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Padem Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Vibam Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Debam Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Aloge Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Gende Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Nevede Bade Zasova Om Shere Heruga Sabareva Yada Bade Zasova. Om Benza Vene Om Be Om Benza Vanche Om Om Benza Metange Om Om Benza Meraze Om Om Benza Hase Om Om Benza Lase Om Om Benza Gede Om Om Benza Nerde Om Om Benza Bube Om Om Benza Dube Om Om Benza Deba Om Om Benza Deba Om Om Rapa Benza Om Om Rasim Benza Om Om Sabachem Benza Om Om Dharma Dharma Benza Om Rinchen Zava Danje Barje Bade Lama Dambana Shardo I offer to the mouths of the kind root Guru and all the glorious holy lineage Gurus. Om Ahum. Om Shirem Benza Heheru Gahom Be Raganam Zala Samvar Om Ahu Om Bejan Bero Zanaye Om Ahu Om Drakene Om Ahu Om Lame Om Ahu Om Kindaru Om Ahu Om Rupane Om Ahu Om Sarvadharma Om Ahu Om Sarvadatangat Anuranga Nambedra Soba Emaku Om Jom Dea Bavo Bang Sa Garba Chimba Thai Medab Rabba Soje Chubin Chimba De Zeze Rajan Jesorum Veje Sane Vuze Dontra Baba Mo Yada Sanjan Dondan Kadranze Naga Bhagbe Nazan Samande Tova Mejen Dose Golandu.
Om, homage to the conqueror, the courageous Lord. I bow to you who blaze like the fire at the end of a great kalpa, whose locks are bound up at the crown, whose face is terrifying, fiercely bearing fangs, whose hands gleaming with 1,000 lights raise a battle axe and a lasso, and hold a spear and a katvanga, who wears a tiger skin robe, and whose smoky color resembles great darkness. Om, homage.
Om Chom Den Dema Dorjee Pamolane Samsado Pama Jiten Sumyam Shinje Mata Rebe Wansoje Jumbo Tamje Jinze Kunde Bema Dorjee Chemoni Dorjee Dema Mapam Shinje Mata Wanze Yoveche Tojan Gamban Zeman Jeso Rongwe Chomo Ziximo Chadze Soze Rabdan Jibar Seje Par Lejamo Nambar Jama Mobaran Zeje Rekta Mobaran Zemamo Dorjee Pamo Namjerche Dube Wan Malandu Yadang Dorjee Lebje Dang Sozo Semba Jetang Jeta Gadang Choga Gadra Lenjeda Nimba Nam Jema Jena Santo.
Om, homage to the transcendent conqueress Vajravarahi, to the superior mother of the three worlds, invincible awareness consort, who destroys all fears of evil spirits with your great Vajra nature. To you with controlling eyes, who remains like the Vajra seat unconquered by others, who neutralizes even poison, wrathful, fierce lady bearing your fangs, terrifier, annihilator who severs completely, who conquers all adversaries, all victorious one, conquering those who make us dull, rigid, and confused. To Vajravarahi, great yogini, powerful lady who fulfills all desires, I bow. Homage to the 4 heart yoginis who represent the 4 activities of pacifying, enriching, overpowering, and suppressing, the 4 placements of mindfulness of body, feeling, mind, and phenomena, and the 4 levels of joy, joy, supreme joy, beyond joy, and co-emergent joy.
Chewa hamdan remba om toga nyenga hongombo Dewa ama denile yeshi memba koloso Soso nebe yegesa Sejen hamle karchamba Yege larso dedrumba. Inside my body, appearing as Haruka, are the 3 channels and 4 chakras. At my crown is white hum. At my throat, a white om. At my heart, a blue hung. And at my navel, a red ah. From the ah, wisdom fire blazes forth, burning away the syllables of the 3 chakras. From the hum, white drops descend, and restoring the 3 syllables, blissful warmth blazes forth.
From the hung at my heart, a mantra garland emerges. It descends through the pathway of the Vajra and enters the lotus of the mother and rises through her central channel. It emerges from her mouth, enters again into my mouth, and dissolves into the seed syllable at my heart. In this way, it circles continuously.
Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Hom Be Na Ge Ne Do La Sa Wa Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Be Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Banza He Ru Go Da Ge Ne Do La Sa Ma Ram So Om Shri Om Be
From the mantra around the hung at the heart of each Dakini, light radiates. From these rays of light, deities emerge who then act for the benefit of beings. The light gathers back and dissolves into the hung.
Om Dragane Hum Om Dragane Dragane Hum Dragane Dragane Hum Dragane Hum Dragane Om Lame Hum Lame Hum Lame Hum Lame Hum Name Hum Om Kendaro Hum Kendaro Hum Kendaro Om Rabane Hum Rabane Hum Rabane Hum Rabane Hum Rabane Om Rabane Hum Ranga Toga Hum Sangha Duru Danje Da Yaye La Tam Deni Jang Khandro Jedan Deyan Yabjan Toga Hum Nunye Shabjo Kobang Dorjee Tele Nardmada Nada Meme Osang Nyanya Nanda Lada.
The light radiating from the hung at my heart gathers the protection sphere and charnel grounds into the immeasurable palace, which dissolves into the four Dakinis, who dissolve into the mother, who dissolves into the father, who then dissolves into the hung at my heart, which dissolves from the hook at its foot upwards into its body, the body into the head into the crescent moon, and finally that gathers into the nada string. The nada too dissolves and becomes imperceptible. Settle within luminous clarity, even and vast.
Om Kindra Roge Hom Be Om La Yang Chele Nada Jen Ranye Parchen Heruga Sharje Soje Jibega Nadong Juma Davasa.
Once again, like a fish leaping from water, I arise as the great, glorious Heruka, with one face and two arms, whose magnificent form appears clearly, but is empty, like a mirage.
Om Kindra Rohe Hom Hom Be Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadharm Soba Vashuddha Dong Bang Ale Long Me Thu Je Je Ten Ale Kabala Yang Shen Ja Che Ve Nan Mara Mama Shole Durze Nat Nagara Kule Shanam Hong Am Zam Kam Jan Sem Jando Barve Yeshi Je Durze Jembo Jo.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this from arises the vast and wide Kapala. Inside that from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu arise the five nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the five meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Pim. The light radiating from the Hung in my heart invites the conqueror Chakrasamvara from the pure lands of Akanishta, together with myriad Viras and Yoginis, to come here to the space before me. On the tongues of the assembly of deities of the five wheels are white vajras the size of a barley grain. The torma is offered to the deities by moving it in a circle, to the left for those in the cardinal directions, and to the right for those in the intermediate directions.
Om Beja Arale Ho Za Hom Ba Vedandra Kene Samaya Sado Dershaya Ho Om Beja Arale Ho Za Hom Ba Ho Vedandra Kene Samaya Sado Dershaya Ho Om Beja Arale Ho Za Hom Ba Ho Vedandra Kena Samaya Sado Dershaya Ho Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Agamba Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Badendra Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Bebe Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Debe Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Aloge Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Bende Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Neve Dedasova Om Shere Heruka Sabareva Sabda Dedasova Jija Jeba Chinam Je Dorjee Pamo Delandu.
I bow to glorious Heruka, great hero, utterly pure Vajra Lord, and to Vajravarahi, passionate one, yogini for those with great passion.
Siddha Sheva Nyamba Chava Chomchen Gunda Toban Jo Chune Ngubo Tamchen Karta Yamba Danyi Zikbarte Gombo Tukje Jije Jije Limbar Jeba Tukje Je Dala Zuje Lamona Shinda Jinzen Zedo.
Equally victorious over attachment to existence and peace, you have conquered all conceptual thoughts. You see the even, space-like nature of all phenomena. Protector, may the nectar of your heart, infused with your compassion, drench me. Goddesses, please care for me with your great love.
Om Shri Benja He Ru Ru Ga Hong Hong Be Ja Ge Nen Zo La Sa Wa Ram So. Om Shri Benja He Ru Ru Ga Hong Hong Be Ja